Benjamin Franklin once said, "Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning." To me, this quote means that although I am already a confident writer and speaker, there is always room for continual growth and improvement. College is helping me become a better student and person by giving me intersectional skills that can be used not only in the classroom, but outside of it in daily life. In this speech, I will examine connections I made with the Choices of Successful Students document and Dealing with Public Speaking Fears document as well. First, I will explain two connections I made with the Choices of Successful Students document. One connection I made was with the idea of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or emotional quotient, has been an important skill in my life for many years. Before I entered high school, I did research projects on emotional quotient and its place in school and the workplace. In these research projects, I discovered that your emotional intelligence is in some cases more important than your actual intelligence. I think my experiences in high school and college have enabled me to get a better handle on my emotions, especially in stressful situations like exams or tests. Another connection that I made was with the idea of self-management. Self-management is an area of my life that I definitely need some growth in. I've always been a procrastinator, and this has become more prevalent to me as I have begun my college journey. I'm really hoping that my college experiences help me grow in the area of self-management, as I understand this skill will become more important as I move on through my life. Secondly, I will explain two connections I made with the Dealing with Public Speaking Fears document. One connection that I made was with the myth that anxiety is inherently linked to neuroticism. I consider myself to be a pretty confident public speaker. I've been involved in theater since I was a grade school student, and I've given many speeches and presentations in multiple environments. However, I still feel anxious before each performance that I have. My dad has always told me that the more anxious you feel about something, the more you care about the outcome of that situation, and I believe that to be completely true. This leads me into my second connection, that anxiety creates a better performance. As a seasoned performer, I believe this to be absolutely true. The anxiety that I feel before each performance shows that I care about its outcome, and the adrenaline that I feel before each step on stage or before each speech that I give helps me focus more inherently on my task rather than the crowd around me. Each performance that I have gives me the chance to improve and face my anxiety head on. In this speech, I shared connections that I made with the Choices of Successful Students document and the Dealing with Public Speaking Fears document. I explained my experience with emotional quotient, and I also explained how I want to grow in the area of self-management. I shared that I feel anxiety even as a seasoned performer, and that this anxiety can be used as a tool to create a better performance. I hope that the skills college gives me and continues to give me create more intersectional skills in my life, skills that can be moved from the classroom into my daily life. The quote from Benjamin Franklin reminds me that although I am confident, there is always room for growth, especially in the area of speech.